This is after cutting my thumb so badly the other day. I decided to go grab my emergency first aid kit that I keep in the survival camper. This is a quick grab bag along with my main backpack, my main bug out bag, and I've mentioned my day carry, which my EDC, everyday carry bag, which I'm starting to equip with more and more gear. And hopefully soon I'll be getting back to that with a review on its full contents. But I'm still stocking it up as I go. It takes time to get an everyday carry bag prepared with what you need every day. And I'm stocking that up as I go along. Now this here was, as I said, along with my main bug out bag. So you grab the bug out bag, you grab the emergency kit, and you go if you have to run in a hurry. But I decided to go through this now after having a small emergency myself. By the way, this is the fourth day and the fourth bandage on this. I'll be doing it again later on today. But I just wanted to go through this here. We've got 3 pouches. There's a back section, a middle section, and a front section. We'll go through the middle first. This is like a general, it's an emergency kit from Ready Care, and they get a phone number on there. I don't know if this is retail. I'll look it up, and if there is, I'll put the link if it's a retail available item. So what we have here is a emergency light stick, which is great for nighttime emergencies, and we've got a signaling whistle. So I think they tried to get an overall grab and go bag here. There's surgical gloves, and then we've got a triangular bandage, 40 inches by 40 by 56. And with some safety pins, which is good. Safety pins is always good to have. And we've got some tape, medical tape. And then we've got a good old wrap, the pressure bandage or pressure wrap. And we've got some emergency drinking water, always good to have. A couple, I don't even know, what is that? 1/8 of a quart, 4 ounces. It's a little over 4 ounces. And what we got here, there is a really cheap little surgical mask. So that's the middle pouch. And this is just a little extra grab and go kit that went along with my main bag, as I said, my main bug out bag. I've had this for years. I got it, I think, doing a house clean out in Manhattan, which is convenient. I used to do house clean outs in the city, and I got to take whatever I found that I wanted. And this was in one of the houses, and I've had it. It's pretty old. It is very important to have a medical first aid kit with you in any bug out situation. And this is a general purpose first aid kit, an emergency bag. More of a, as you can see, there's an emergency poncho, and there's your Ready Care brand. It's all Ready Care brand. There's your survival blanket. So, and that's it for the front. And it's also good to know your gear. Like, if there was an emergency and you had to grab, let's say it was raining on you and you have this gear out there, well, it's good to know where that is, which pouch it's in, rather than rummaging through in a real hot and heavy emergency situation. And then we got here the back pouch. Now here is our first aid kit. So this is a multi-purpose bag. It's not just first aid. It's more of a little convenient. It could almost be an EDC bag, except that it's a little overkill on the first aid part. So that's why I consider this my emergency first aid kit for bugging out, and for general hiking, actually, if you're just going on a trip somewhere. Now here, this could also, again, as I've noticed with my home first aid kit, this can be added to and improved upon. You have a whole mess of antiseptic wipes, which really I don't need that many, because these are for external use only, and basically for cleaning your hands. So really, I prefer to have the little first aid, the antiseptic spray from the dollar store or wherever, it doesn't matter. We've got a mess of little bandages, all different sizes, which is convenient. And then here we have pain reliever gel, and there is a there's 2 triple antibiotic ointments and a whole mess of pain reliever gels. Good thing to have for what's it say? First aid of minor burns, including sunburn, cuts, scrapes, and abrasions. So relieves pain, cools, soothes, and moistens. So that's good for small cuts and scrapes. And then we've got a larger gauze pad, 3" by 3". We've got a, actually there's a couple of them. 2 of them? 2 or 3 of them. And then we've got a ice pack, which is good to have, very important. Then we've got a larger emergency bandage here, and this is a large sized sterile combine pad, and I don't want to really pull this out, especially with my thumb being weak in here, because it's awkward to push it back in. It's a 5" by 9", large wound cover. So again, this can seriously be improved upon. As we noticed the other day, a pair of shears or small scissors is very convenient. And now I see that my home kit and my go kit, or my quick grab emergency kit, are lacking scissors. But if I had been thinking clearly the other day when I was bandaging my thumb up, I do have in my normal pants, my clean pants, I've got my work pants that I carry, and then I've got my clean pants. I do have a little pocket Leatherman with scissors on it, which I could have grabbed, and that usually is with me at all times. So I would have a pair of scissors on me at all times. So as long as I'm out on the go somewhere, and as long as I have that with me, that's important. Then I don't need to double up. One is enough. But what if I grab this kit and I don't have those scissors or that pair of pants? What if I'm wearing my work pants and I gotta hit the road or bug out in a hurry? Then I don't have scissors. So, you know, it's a good thing to. I believe in having. What do they say? 2 is 1 and 1 is none. I prefer having too much than too little. Of course, now I can't get it back in there. Sorry about bumping the camera there. So it is a tightly packed kit. They leave no space for anything else in this bag. This is it. What you get is what you get. And there's, I mean, you could maybe stuff the scissors up in top here. And what I will be adding, and let me go grab what I have recently added to my setup, is I went to the dollar store, or not the dollar store, I went to the pharmacy. Got dollar store in my mind. And because of my own current wounds, I got the gauze pads, which I need right now, and I got Neosporin, which was in that kit that I had. Oh, I didn't use a 75-cent coupon. How stupid is that? Hate it when the clerk doesn't see that either. Anyway, and then I got some tape. So it's always good to have the extra first aid tape. And anyway, I'll be using that coupon later because when I'm done treating this wound, I'll be getting another one of these, the Neosporin, because this also has, is this the germ killing formula? Yeah, this is germ killing. There's also another one that has painkiller built in. Anyway, it's good to have. I'm gonna, as I use anything, I'm gonna restock, and that's why I went and bought these, because that's what I was using from my home first aid kit. So these are going, actually they're going to be in my EDC bag as well from now on. You just never know when you might need it out in the field somewhere and on the go. So I'll have an emergency, a small kit in my EDC bag. So along in here, I'm also going to have some painkillers and some Neosporin or disinfectant antibiotic cream of some kind, along with what's in there, because it is probably dated and probably outdated, by the way. And it's always, again, good to have extra tape. So also, I'm going to get some surgical needles and some surgical thread for really bad situations. I hope to never have to do it Rambo style, but you never know. Anyway, just wanted to cover my little kit. As I promised, I'm going to start going over all of my first aid gear in the future. and I will be updating, doing videos as I update my gear. By the way, my thumb isn't too bad. It's I haven't had any pain yet, except for when I bump it on something, which is really bad. The first day I cut it, I slammed it against my own elbow, and I had all my fingers and toes curled and clenched and my teeth grinding. That was pretty painful. But other than that, I don't feel anything until I jam it against something. So I've got this massive bump here, this big padding. I've got all the gauze up there, and then it protects it and cushions it nicely, along with the Neosporin. So I'm doing all right. It'll be fine. The tip will fall off. It's dead meat. It'll fall off, but it's no infection and no pain and no problems and no numbness or anything, no redness. So it's going to be all right. Well, Troy from TR Tech Tactical, and we'll be back again with more updates.